guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Lauren and we are going to hang out and chat beauty products today. So I have been keeping tabs on some really great budget-friendly beauty finds that I've come across. So your girl here loves her luxury skincare and makeup, like don't get me wrong. Sometimes I think it's worth it to splurge, to treat yourself. Sometimes products that are a little bit more expensive really do have very high quality ingredients. They just perform better than anything else. And I don't feel like I need to totally deprive myself of everything, especially if it's going to make my skin look its absolute best. But I also live on a budget. I have a mortgage, I have bills to pay, and I work a full-time job. So like, YouTube is not the only thing that I do in my life, and I have to be somewhat conscious of the amount of money that I'm spending on my makeup and my skincare. So I definitely feel like if there's an affordable alternative to a product that exists out there, I'm all for using it. I'm all for saving a few dollars because that can go a long way. So some of these products are gonna be like full-on dupes for high-end things that I've tried, that I have in my collection. Other things are gonna be like an affordable alternative to a high-end product that I've seen out there in the market that I think would be a really good thing to try. All these products I'm going to recommend are things that I've tested, that I love, and that I use all the time. And even though they are affordable, I feel like they do perform really, really well and are definitely worth owning. So if hearing more about some budget-friendly beauty alternatives sounds like a good time to you, then just keep on watching. Alright, so the first thing that I want to start out with is a product from Essence Cosmetics. I was sent this as a PR sample a few months ago, and I didn't try it out right away, and I kind of was kicking myself for it afterwards because this is amazing. I believe these retail for $4.99, so they're very affordable, and these are a spot-on dupe for a really hyped high-end product, so I definitely am excited to share it with you guys. So it's the 2-in-1 eyeshadow and liner waterproof crayon. I have the shade here called Peach Perfect. And not only is this a formula dupe, but this is also pretty much a spot-on shade dupe for the Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Stick in the shade Rose Gold, which you all know how obsessed everyone and their mom is right now with Rose Gold. So I just watched these here side by side, and seriously, can you like tell a difference? It's crazy. So the one over here, this is the Laura Mercier, and this one over here is the Essence one. And honestly, looking at these, they are almost identical. So they both have that same light reflective metallic sheen. They have a very similar undertone. They're both super, super creamy. They go onto the lids so nicely, and once they set, these things do not budge. They're really great if you want very long wearing waterproof eye makeup. So if you are looking for an alternative, now this is just a sample that I have of the Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Stick. They're normally a bit longer than this. But if you want an alternative to this product, which is relatively pricey, I believe they're over $20, then this one from Essence is definitely a great budget-friendly find. And I know there are a lot of other colors of this product available. This is the only one that I have, but I definitely would be interested in checking out more shades. Now this next one is more of a formula dupe than it is a color dupe. These two shades are similar, but they're not identical. But I'm sure that if you swatched and tested more from each line, there probably are some definitive color dupes in there. But recently I tried one of the Lorac Alter Ego lipsticks. These are a matte formula. They're very, very comfortable though on the lips, and they have a lot of shades. They're really beautiful, and these retail for $18. And then I also got one of these new Maybelline Inti-Matte Nudes lipsticks. This is in the shade Almond Rose. And I realized as I was putting it on, the formula felt identical to the Lorac one. They both have that same sort of very comfortable, like almost vaguely waxy feeling on the lips. They're not a drying matte. They go on really creamy and comfortable, but they leave a very matte appearance. So let me just swatch the shades. This is the shade Dutchess, which is the Lorac shade, which is a really beautiful nude. And then this is Almond Rose, which is a bit more on the pink side. This is not as nude, but they're both really gorgeous colors. So if you are looking for a really nice, comfortable matte lipstick, I would definitely check out these ones from Maybelline. The new Inti-Matte Nudes collection especially has some really, really gorgeous on-trend colors right now. These retail for, I want to say, $7.99 to $8.99, whereas like I said, these are about $18. So you're saving yourself $10 by going the Maybelline route. Now this is another crazy spot on dupe that I was like so excited that I discovered. I've been really enjoying this Milani Prime Light Primer. It's actually what I'm wearing underneath my foundation today. For someone with oily skin, I often find that luminizing primers make my skin look too greasy or they enhance the texture of my skin, but it's not the case with this Milani primer. This is not only oil free, so it's not going to make you more greasy throughout the day, but the particles in it aren't like really heavy and shimmery. It's actually pore minimizing, so it doesn't enhance the texture of your skin. It makes your skin look more smooth, and it hydrates without being like overly hydrating. It's just a really, really great primer. And as I was using it, I realized this is so similar in the way it looks on the face to the MAC Strobe Cream. It's crazy, and MAC products are pretty pricey. This primer retails for about $10, and MAC products are definitely at least double that, if not more. So let me do a little swatch of the Strobe Cream, which I have a sample of it here. I don't own it in full size. I'm just gonna put them next to each other on my hand. And as you can see, like, they are basically identical. Like, they both have that same sort of pearlescent sheen to them. They both reflect the light really beautifully, and when you rub them into the skin, they both give you that nice sort of luminous, dewy finish that looks so, so beautiful. Now, I will say, I do believe that the Strobe Cream is more moisturizing in formula, and the Prime Light is a little bit more slippy. It's a little less heavy on the skin. So I think that if you're someone very dry, you actually might like the Strobe Cream better, or at least if you're oily, you'll definitely like the Milani primer better. I think people with dry skin can definitely use the Milani primer. I don't think it's too drying or anything like that, but you may need more like hydration or moisturization underneath it. Like, this alone is not a super moisturizing primer. Now, this next one, again, is not like a shade dupe, but more if you are looking for this type of product, this is an excellent alternative to shelling out $20+. So everybody is really into these Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliners. Glitter is like a really big trend right now. You see a lot of people doing like cut creases with glitter right along the edge of the crease, or doing glitter like along their liner, and doing all kinds of really pretty cool things. And this one from Urban Decay is awesome because it adds just the right amount of sparkle, it goes on really smoothly, it doesn't irritate your eyes, and it does keep that glitter locked in there all day long. But each shade retails, I think, for like $24, so definitely over 20 bucks, which can be really pricey, especially if you want to own multiple shades and you think glitter is not necessarily something you're going to wear every day. Like, I'm not going to be rocking glitter to the office every day. This is something more I use on a special occasion. So a great affordable alternative I found from the drugstore are these photo ready eye art duos from Revlon. Now, this actually has a glitter liner and a cream eyeshadow. I know a brand from Sephora called Touch in Soul also has a similar formatted product to this, but I haven't tried it. But you basically get a liner that's very similar to the Urban Decay one. So this is what the Revlon looks like. This is what the Urban Decay looks like. And you're basically getting the same type of product. Now, I will say the brush on the Urban Decay is much finer. It's much easier to get a really precise point, but if you want to do like glitter all over your lid on top of your shadow, these ones from Revlon are awesome. They come in a lot of really cool fun colors, and they do last a really long time on the eyes. So you can spend about $10 for this duo, which you do also get the cream shadow that you don't with the Urban Decay, and these do last a really long time without creasing and blend out nicely on the eyes. So this is 10 bucks, this is 20 something. So if you are looking to experiment with glitter, you want to add that pop of sparkle all over your lid, definitely check out the Revlon ones because they are pretty awesome for the price. Now, I don't wear black pencil eyeliners on an everyday basis. I honestly feel like they're a little harsh for everyday wear to the office, but I do feel like a nice black eyeliner pencil is kind of essential in everyone's makeup bag. So one that I have loved for the longest time is by Lancôme, and this is their Drama Liquid Pencil in the shade Noir Intense. This is a super creamy, ultra black eyeliner pencil. It's good for putting in the waterline, it's good for smudging out on your lash line if you want to do like a really smoky eye, but it is super expensive, as all Lancôme products are. And when it comes to eyeliner, I honestly feel like you really do not need to be spending $20 or $30 on a pencil. Like, you just don't. This one from NYC, which is New York Color, retails for like $3 or $4, and it is honestly just as good. These are both pencils you need to sharpen, which is a little bit annoying, but it's not the worst thing in the world. And the NYC one, I feel like, is just as black, is just as creamy, and is so long wearing. So for the price, I definitely feel like if you can get your hands on this one from NYC, it's totally worth it. It is a really, really great eyeliner pencil, and it is so affordable. Speaking of eyeliners, one of my favorite drugstore eyeliners that I feel like basically is identical to so many high-end gel pot liners on the market is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Lacquer Liner. This is just your standard black eyeliner pot, and honestly, I've tried the Tarte one before, I've tried one from Smashbox before, I feel like I've tried one from another brand as well, but it is escaping me. And I don't have any of the high-end ones anymore. They're dried up, I've thrown them away, but this is the one that I keep. This is the one that I repurchase because it is so affordable, and it is honestly just as good as those like $20, $30 gel pot eyeliners. This goes on super black, it goes on super creamy, and it is seriously long wearing. It will not budge. So if you're looking for that like super intense, fierce flick, you wanna like have a wing that will cut a biatch, you need to get this in your life. It is so good, and I personally like to apply it with an angled liner brush. I find that that's easiest for me to create that cat eye effect, but really you could use it with whatever brush you like. So if you're someone who wants to experiment with the cat eye trend, you definitely need this liner in your life. Then I've got a couple of my most favorite affordable brow products to share with you guys. This one is new to me. This is from Makeup Revolution. It is their brow pomade. And guys, this is like a total dupe for the Anastasia Dipbrow pomade, which is again over $20. Totally raved about product, and yo, my lighting just went cray. I think the sun just went and hid behind a cloud for a second. I don't know what's going on. When it comes to brow products, a lot of people start out with pencils or with powders. So moving into the territory of using a pomade can be a little bit scary. So you may not want to invest $25 in a brow pomade if it turns out you don't really like it. Whereas this one from Makeup Revolution is only $9. So you definitely aren't like going to break the bank giving this a try. If you don't love it, it's not the worst thing in the world. You can also always return it because you get this at Ulta, and Ulta will accept returns even if you've used the product. Handy tip. So I personally have been loving the way this makes my brows look. I'm actually using it today, and I just feel like it lets you fill in your brows but also make them super sharp and precise, and it's really, really easy to use. It's creamy and it's pigmented, but like not as creamy and pigmented as an eyeliner, so it's not difficult to work with. So I definitely would use this product any day over the Anastasia one, just because girl wants to save herself like 10-15 bucks, and I think this product does just fine. And before I had gotten that brow pomade, the product that I had been using that's very similar but in a different sort of format is this one from NYX. This is the NYX Eyebrow Gel. It has a very similar texture to the ones in a pot, but it is in a squeeze tube. So the only downside to this product is it's a little bit more messy. You usually have to squeeze it out onto a palette or onto like a paper towel or something, because I feel like if I put it on the back of my hand, it's actually really hard to get off. Which goes to show this is really, really waterproof. Like when you put this in your brows, it does not budge, it does not smudge, it does not go anywhere, which is awesome. So if you're like in the summer, want your eyebrows to look amazing for like 15 straight hours, I would highly recommend getting this because it is super long wearing. And I know Makeup Forever has a product that is almost identical to this, but this retails I think for $6.99 or $7.99, whereas that again is in the like 20-something dollar range. So if you want a really nice waterproof Instagram brow worthy product and don't want to shell out for the Makeup Forever one, I would give this one a try. And the last product that I have to share with you guys is actually a skincare product, which it's really hard to find like a good skincare dupe, I feel like, honestly. But I had gotten some samples from Sephora of this Fresh Vitamin Nectar Vibrancy Boosting Face Mask. So obviously this is not the full size. This is like a little box with a bunch of single-use packets in it. So I was trying one of them out, and as I put it on my face, I realized it reminded me so much of this product from Yes to Grapefruits. This is their Pore Perfecting or Pore Perfection Brightening Peel. And honestly, guys, these products, they are not identical, but they are extremely similar. So I actually went and looked up the ingredients of both of these products to see how much overlap, and it was probably like at least a third to half of the ingredients, like the active ones, were the same. They both use citrus juices and fruits to basically help to like dissolve away the dead skin on your face and to like make your skin look brighter and more radiant. But this mask retails for like 60 something dollars. It's very, very expensive, and Fresh does make great products, but they are really pricey. Whereas this one from Yes2 is $15, which is so much more affordable. And honestly, I actually think I like the texture of the Yes2 one more than I like the Fresh one. The Fresh one is chunky. It's almost like you're putting marmalade on your face. It's a little weird. Like, it smells amazing. It smells really citrusy and delicious, but so does the Yes2 one. They both have like grapefruit and orange extract and things in them. So if you like that very citrusy scent, you will like both of these products. But the Vitamin Nectar one definitely has a thicker, more jelly-like texture, whereas this one's a little bit more liquidy. But they both are brightening. They both have similar benefits to your skin. So if you don't want to shell out crazy money for the Fresh one, I would definitely give this one a try. So those are all the products I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you also love affordable makeup and skincare, definitely make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And let me know in the comments down below if you have any dupes that you found or any products that you would think that I should check out, or if you are looking for a dupe of something, let me know so I can be on the hunt for it for you. And if you're new to my channel, I hope you'll click that little subscribe button down below before you go, and that way you can join our little family here. You can also click the bell to turn on notifications. That way YouTube will let you know whenever I post a new video. I usually upload every Monday and Friday. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!